how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, we are going to continue on with my top 10 series. In this one specifically, we are talking about single shadows. I have so many fun, shifty, sparkly, magical things to share with you. These are my top 10 favorites in my entire collection. I am so excited about them and I think you're gonna love them as well. Feel free to check out my top 10 playlist if you're curious about the other ones I've talked about so far this year, as well as years prior. I've done this for the last couple years, and I think last year I also did a top 10 singles, so you'll be able to compare and see what I did based on last year versus this year. I would love for you to guess what my #1 favorite is. I don't use singles all the time. I'm definitely a palette girly, but just based on what you've seen me use, what do you think my favorites might be? I would also love to know what your favorites are. Please feel free to list a full top 10 or just list a couple favorites, whatever sounds good to you. Before we get into the top 10 itself, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's from my Get Ready With Me for my birthday. It's like a little Get Ready With Me Q&A from earlier in July. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my top 10 favorite single shadows. All right, friends, we're moving into my top 10 favorite single shadows of all time. I love these. You're gonna see some repeats from last year, but there's also some new ones in the mix as well, and some things got rearranged a bit. I love these. I don't reach for my singles all the time. I do tend to stick with like specific palettes, especially when I'm trying things out for you guys, but if I'm gonna reach for singles, these ones always pop in my brain. I've reached for them time and time again. They are insane. Number 10 is going to be Red Giant from Terra Moons. This one is just so cool. It's like a highlighty multi-chromey shade with this beautiful like pinky red shift. Just don't see a pinky red shift like this very often, especially in like a highlighty form. It's just so unique to my collection. It's so special, and I really wanted to keep it in my top 10 because it's just too good. It's like such a show-stopping shade. Also works really nice as a face highlighter. Like there's a little bit of a white cast, but if you use like a light hand, it works really nicely. Number 9 is gonna be Glass Slipper from Give Me Glow. This one is just like, are you kidding me? Do you see that sparkle and shift? It goes like blue, silver, pinky purple. It's just everything. It is so shiny. It's unreal how glossy it makes your lids look. It is just such a cool shade. It's so pretty. I love this particular shade of blue with that shift in it. It's so good. I feel like Give Me Glow's always had a shimmer formula that I liked, but I love that she's been doing more of these like shifty magical shimmers. They're really cool. Sticking with Give Me Glow, number 8 is gonna be Dragon's Blood, this beautiful magical multi-chrome. Look at that. It goes from like blue to green. It's always so hard to capture on camera to get like all the different angles. But this one is so cool. Like right now, like as I'm looking at it, it looks teal blue, but on camera it looks green. I wish I could get you to see all the shifts. I don't think I'm gonna be able to showcase it enough. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do it justice. Oh, but it is so super good. Not quite as sparkly as Glass Slipper, but it still like has that really nice shine. It has that beautiful shift and it's so smooth. Number 7 is Royal Pear from Cleona. Honestly, like I feel like this one like accidentally became a favorite. I don't know what happened, but when they sent me some singles a while back, this was one of them and I reach for it a lot. I don't know what it is. It must just be like that grungy olive with that beautiful pink flip. It's a really cool shade. I think it's lovely. I've reached for it too many times not to include it in my top 10. It's just such a cool, unique shade. Number 6 is Chasing Comets from Terra Moons. This one is so good. Look at that. Look at that color. It's amazing. This one does so many cool flips. It goes like silver, blue. It even turns like sea foamy. Like right now as I'm looking at it, it looks blue sea foam from my angle and it looks purple from your angle. It's just such a good shade. Man, camera does not capture multi-chrome flips enough, but this one is such a magical shade. It turns so many colors and it's so show-stopping. It's insane. Moving on to my top 5. Number 5 is Party Monster from Give Me Glow. This is just another one of those just really special, sparkly ones. Look how cool that is. It's amazing. It's such a weird shade. It goes from like this bright reddish pink base into this like silvery sea foam. It's so ultra sparkly and so weird and just, oh, it's such a cool shade. I think about this shade a lot, honestly. It's just too cool. Number 4 is one of the multi-chromes from Odin's Eye. This one's in the shade Angela. It's so pretty. It's like so iridescent looking and such a smooth shadow. Like it doesn't really have sparkle to it. It just has a really beautiful shine and shift. Again, it has so many different colors. It goes from like bright seafoam green into like a blue, into like a pinky purple. It's just a really weird, cool shade, and I am obsessed with it. And number 3 is gonna be my Judy Multi-Chrome from Odin's Eye. Oh, it's so pretty. I feel like it's a similar premise, but it has a little bit more of a stronger purple flip than Angela does. I feel like Angela almost has more of like a pinky blue, whereas this one's like bright. It has like a gold flash through it. It's just so, so brilliant. Number 2, oh my gosh, my top 2 are unbeatable. Like, it's hard for me to imagine anything beating these out ever. But number 2 is my Terra Moon's shadow in the shade Moontide. Oh my gosh. I wanna give you a really beautiful swatch here. Oh, look at that. Like that purple blue with that shimmering silver. Like, it literally looks like the moon glistening on like a lake late at night. It's so ethereal and magical. There's like not much better than this, except for number 1, obviously. Oh, it's so good. And number 1 is going to be Chasing Comets from Terra Moons. This was number 1 last year, and it remains number 1. It's just too special. I wanna give you a long swatch for this one, because it deserves it. I want my whole body slathered in this. It's the coolest thing ever. It's like seafoam, minty, bluey, purpley. It's everything. It's so ultra sparkly. Camera does not capture all the shifts enough. It is so, so super special. I think this is the coolest shade ever. I've worn it too many times. I always get so many compliments online and in real life. Look at this lineup. This is such a beautiful arrangement. I'm gonna put my flash on my hand. Here it is with flash. Look how sparkly these are. They're insane. It just makes me want to drown in all these colors. Oh, they're so super pretty. Well, I feel like with the flash, you can kind of see that shift on the Cosmos at the very top of my wrist. You can kind of see that seafoam peeking through a bit more. Oh, it's magical. So yeah, these are my top favorites. Hope you enjoyed seeing some sparkly things. Let's zoom out and finish this up. Thanks so much for watching my video. I would love to hear your thoughts. Are you absolutely obsessed with these the way I am? I would love to know if any of these you already own, if they're favorites for you as well. Let's chat about it down below. If you made it to the end of this video, you know, leave various colored emojis that represent your personal favorite single shadows. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I'm battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, I'm posting most days here as well. And also feel free to join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only get ready with me once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.